Hey everyone, welcome back to your favorite channel, AJ's Astrology. In this video, we will talk about planets in the fourth house. Now, what does fourth house signify? Fourth house, it signifies your roots, as in your birthplace. Fourth house can be your land, property, real estate, vehicles, the happiness that you get from the properties or from the the family happiness. It can signify your mother as well, your relations with the mother, and the mental peace. How much satisfied will you be when you are at home? Will you be at peace? You might see some people who are restless when they are at home and often have their success outside. So let's see what is the significance of each and every planet. Starting with Sun. If you have Sun in fourth house, chances are you may not like the relatives. That is, you may not find that much peace at home. So fourth house usually is of moon. Moon is better suited in the fourth, and Sun in the 10th based on the directional strength. Because if you have Sun in the fourth house, which means you're born sometime past the midnight, and the directional strength of Sun is not, the Sun doesn't have any directional strength, like in the night time. So fourth house is not that great for Sun over here, but indeed you will have a beautiful spouse. You might have inappropriate company of people depending on what aspect Sun is in. They will have the support of superiors in almost everything. So whatever task you undertake, you will get recognition over here. Your superiors, your bosses, managers will support you. These people usually tend to stay away from their parents. So as an example, if a student is studying, so post 12th, they might step away from the house. Instead of finding a local school or local college, they might go to some other place or some other states. These people, they might also have discomforts related with heart. So make sure if you have Sun in fourth, you are taking special care of heart. Moving on to Moon. If you have Moon in the fourth, so Moon over here, as I said, is very good. So it gives a good relation with the relatives. These people, they have a beautiful house, a lot of sunlight. They tend to like meat. They will have a balanced life, cool and calm composure, because first of all, it's in the Kendra house, first, fourth, seventh, 10th. And the direction strength is going to be more, like past midnight. So direction strength of Moon is more. They might deal in businesses related with water or liquid like fish, pearls, or chemicals. They might have a career in partnership with relatives. They are going to be learned and rich. Moving on to Mars. So if you have Mars in the fourth, again, it depends. If you have Mars in Aries, so if you are a Capricorn ascendant and have Mars in fourth, then chances are you might have a lot of properties. But if the direction strength or if Mars is not strong in fourth, then chances are they will have a property, but past 36 years, not early in the life, but past 36. And if the Mars is not great, it has malefic aspects. So you might have a fight for your ancestral property. It will not be an easy process, and maybe you might have to go to courts for these kind of decisions. Um, Mars in fourth, if you have exalted Mars, if your Mars is in Capricorn, might make you a great sports player as well. Example, Sachin Tendulkar. And these people might receive property as a gift if Mars is benefic. They will stay away from their relatives. Wife may be short-lived, or you might have to stay away from wife because of work commitments, businesses, etc. Moving on to Mercury. If you have Mercury in the fourth, chances are these people are rich and they are endowed with relatives. They will have many friends. They are good in communication, have many friends. They know how to be diplomatic at times, and they are dear to their superiors as well. So early in their life, you can expect them to rise, provided if you have Mercury Mahadasha as well, and a benefic Mercury. They are fond of learning, and most of times you will always find these people reading like a lot of books and enhancing their knowledge. They are interested in writing, so if you have Mercury over here, chances are you might be a writer, you might publish a book. And these guys are fond of music. They are scholars, honorable and virtuous. So if you are a student, you might receive a scholarship. They are skillful people and impartial judges. So they usually like to do justice. They are skilled in talking. They can convince anyone to their point of view. So in a meeting, if you see somebody who is able to persuade anyone, so chances are they might have Mercury and fourth. They may lose wealth at the age of 22 because of stocks, gamblings, or any other reason, and again gain it back at the age of 26. Moving on to Jupiter, if you are Jupiter in fourth, you are endowed with conveniences, pleasures, and wealth. You may not gel well with the mother. There might be some difference of opinion, and mother might be strict. This affects more for people who have Jupiter and Saturn as well in fourth. They are liked by the people on the maternal side rather than on the paternal side. They defeat enemies most of the times. These people will inherit their ancestral property and they will get some good gains out of it. They will be religious, like reading a lot of religious books, indulging, finding out what else is there to read. Say, if a person is of some XYZ religion, they might also be interested in scriptures or religious texts with other religions as well. So, as in the case of Mercury, these people are also fond of reading and reading more in terms of religious texts, religious books about self-improvement. So, that's about Jupiter in the fourth. Moving on to Venus. So, if you have Venus in the fourth, these people they have a lot of friends and have good relations, especially with the in-laws. They're rich, beautiful, and fortunate, like wearing beautiful clothes, showing off to some extent, and take an interest in decorating the house. So Venus people fond of perfumes, fond of music, fond of decorating the house. They want their house to be immaculate and have a lot of dreams of decorations. They like good foods and limited drinks. So if you have a friend who have Venus in fourth, chances are he might be fond of foods with a varied taste, and the same goes with the drinks as well. Now, if you have Saturn in the fourth, so these people they suffer from discomforts related with the heart. They may have some every disorders. They might not find peace of mind at home, and you might find yourself to be restless if you have Saturn over here. It becomes more worse if you have Moon as well, Saturn and Moon. Their health may not be good in childhood. Chances are siblings may or may not trouble them during the early stages of childhood. They may be impulsive as well as smart, so difficult to predict on what this person would be at the next instant. They may lose their mother at an early age or they will stay away from her. They like challenging their friends and relatives. It might be for any reason. It can be for ancestral properties in case of siblings, in case of friends. It might be like just, like I'm better than you and a display of a show of a knowledge. And these people, uh, if you're in the service-based industry, they keep on changing their residence frequently. A settlement is not until after the age of 40. So that's about Saturn in the fourth. If you have Rahu, so you have to take care of being in a good company. So chances are you might be misled towards being in an inappropriate company. They are not liked by their relatives and neither do they like their relatives. So you'll find these guys babbling a lot about their relatives, like talking always about like, oh, why things are bad with me. Sometimes they are most often, I mean, like pessimistic about the relatives, why things are not working. So these guys, you'll find them to give good reasons of why certain thing is not working. Um, they might be, like just like fox, sometimes extra clever, which might not result well. So you have to learn over here how to pacify Rahu. And sometimes they are too firm and hard, even on their kids as well. Like you might not find them to be lenient with their kids. They are strong, and like they sometimes I get the feeling like these guys don't even have an empathy in their heart. These guys travel a lot and stay away from their family due to multiple reasons, like say business, professional commitments, personal commitments. They are successful after the age of 26. They might have to look after their married life as well. So make sure like you're maintaining a good company and listening to good people. So that's about Rahu in the fourth. If you have Ketu, so Ketu in the fourth gives these people a tendency of identifying issues quickly. So they are able to foresee a lot of issues. So if you're a technical guy, you might easily be an architect and easily able to predict like, hey, this design is not going to work. Same applies in the case of civil engineers as well, and in any other profession. So bottom line, these guys are good at identifying issues. They might not gel well with their siblings. And just in the case of Rahu, they are also challenged with by their friends and relatives. Um, there are more chances like these people will sell their ancestral property. So there might be some mismanagement over here, and due to that, they might suffer losses in ancestral property as well. There might be some debate if you have siblings with the ancestral property issues. Um, and because of that, you might be troubled by litigation. So that's all about planets in the fourth. And if you like this video, again, as I said, like please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you do have any comments, please enter in the comment section below. And until next time, thanks for watching it, and see you again next week.